Hey, everybody. It is Friday, December 30th. It is Wins and Lessons Day. We've got our good friend, the smiley guy, DJ Flores,
What up,
and
everybody?
our other co host, just in time, Ryan. So let's get to this, guys. Let's do this.
Welcome to the HPLS podcast. Live, relevant, and high performance information, conversations, and education weekly.
And he's there.
He's there. He's good. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gone again, just in time.
Maybe he knew something.
Yeah, he'll be back, I'm sure, because he's the one that. Did you do this, DJ, or did Ryan pull us in?
Yeah, I was.
There he is. He's
I was
smiling.
able to play his. You know, I've reset my
He
internet
must
like
have got
5
DJ's
times.
email.
Definitely got the email, but you guys can.
Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. Hey, Lisa, how are you?
Morning, Lisa.
It was a quick week, no denying it. I mean, let's just face it. In the state, DJ, Monday was a federal holiday. Everybody was pretty much closed. And man, things were slow. I know a lot of shippers out there, last minute shipments, trying to get them in there before the end of the year. So there was a huge push on that. And then again, there were a lot of other companies out there where a lot of the employees took advantage of the holiday and took vacations. I talked to Ryan about that as well, where, you can literally use 6 days of vacation and get 12 days off, which is not bad, man. I used to do that too when I was working for corporate. Did you ever do that, DJ?
No, but I will tell you, like this period of time, I've been being in sales, regardless of retail sales, in-home sales, whatever sales I've been in. This is like and I've seen it on, recently just reported here and there, but it's like the dead time. It's like it's like the world just stops. Like everybody just says, okay, it's next year. Wait till next year. And so we're so close.
So I can't believe how fast the year went. I mean, come on, man. Think about it. It was like January, this year, and now here we are in December. One more day to go, and it's done. It's over. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I don't know. I don't know how everybody else out there feels, but man, it's just crazy. I just can't believe it. Maybe it's because we've been really, really busy, which is a great thing to be, right? In this industry, that's the game, right? To be busy every single day and produce.
Absolutely.
And I don't know, did we overproduce? That's why it went fast. I don't know. I mean, for me, it went pretty well. How about you, Ryan, DJ? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I thought like it went really, really fast. My wife has been off this week, and it's just been a great time to thought that we'd be able to like refresh and do different things, like watch movies and things like that. But it's just been so fast. So it's not the week that you want it to be really, really fast. But with that being said, hey man, I'm ready for the new year. I'm excited for everything that's bringing on. So let's get to it. How about yourself, DJ?
I agree. It did go fast. It was much needed. I think for most people, especially anybody with kids, but coming up to Christmas, right before Christmas, it's like it's chaos. It's crazy. From Thanksgiving till Christmas, it's kind of just like a whirlwind that goes really fast. So this week I think is great for people to take that time to just slow down for a minute, maybe enjoy it. I feel like before Christmas it's kind of like a wedding. Like most people, like they loved me and Maggie's wedding. I'm glad everybody else did because it felt like so crazy. But anybody who's been married, like you don't enjoy it, and the wedding's not really for you. It's for all your guests. And that's what I feel like Christmas is kind of like. It's the kids, it's everybody else. So like this
Yeah.
week is like, okay, mom and dad, relax. It's done. Settle down.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I
that's
don't know
so
about that, BJ. I mean, when my kid was younger, there was no relaxing for us. There's no way. Like,
well,
before,
let me
there
tell
was
you,
no
yeah,
way
there's no
before.
relaxing. But
I don't know what planet you came from, but I'll tell you what, man. It's like wrapping up, staying up until like 2 o'clock in the morning when your kid goes to sleep, so you can pull all the presents out, start wrapping them like wild, get them underneath the tree, and have a few cocktails, and then wake up in the morning, hopefully, and hit the tree at like 6 o'clock. And you're
yeah.
like sitting
Oh
there,
yeah.
and you're like, oh my
You're a
God.
zombie.
And then the rest of the
Yeah.
week, just like a complete blur. Then you start preparing for New Year's festivities, celebration. You have friends over, so you're cooking 3-4 days in advance. You're stockpiling booze. You're getting all snacks. You're doing all this kind of stuff. I mean, and then you're working besides that. That's why I got really smart, and I said, screw that. I'm taking a freaking week off because I need it for myself. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's chaotic, to say the least.
I agree.
Awesome to kind of see here. And as we're kind of talking about New Year's, I kind of want to have some fun New Year's questions for you guys. So other than asking, hey, what are you guys doing for New Year's?
Yes.
I want to ask you guys, hey, what are you guys looking to spend your free time next year? So what are some things that you're looking to fill the bucket with for next year? And I'll ask everybody in the audience.
Oh, wow. Wow, on a personal level, business.
Yes,
both,
personally.
what?
Let's forget business today. Let's have some fun today.
All right, let's screw business. Wow. Well, let's see. Vacations, going away a little bit more, doing a little bit more traveling for sure. Florida is definitely in the works. The Caribbean is definitely in the works. I want to try to do that quarter thing, like every quarter, get on a plane and go someplace,
Yes, I
or
like that.
or pull a, my wife and I write something on a piece of paper, put it in the bucket, hold it high, grab it, and go, oh, look, this is where we're going, I mean, it's sort of thing.
That
That's
is
the thing,
killer idea.
Because let's face it, when you're married, you're not always cohesive. You have your likes, they have their likes. So if you put everything in a pot and then you pull it out, you might be lucky and get where you want to go, or she might get lucky and go where she wants to go. So yeah, it's a crapshoot. So nobody can argue, fight. It is what it is, because we agree to disagree. So I don't know.
That's marriage, right? That's the secret to marriage, is compromise.
That's it. Yep. So I mean, I think just to put a lot more traveling in, me time. Yeah, me time. Yeah, I haven't had much of that, and definitely take care of myself for sure. We spoke about that when you get involved in the business. It's just that sometimes you just forget about what's most important. Me, So, what about you guys, man? What are your plans? What are you gonna do?
DJ? What do you got, DJ, for how you want to start?
So 2022 or 2023, I guess my big for free time, I think it's finally exciting. Me and Maggie have been waiting for it, but Coop is reaching that age to get back. So we started him in coach pitch at the age of 4, and he was playing with like 6 and 8-year-olds, and it was not very fun. So we're waiting for him to get to that next level of sports, and I think this next year he'll be able to have a lot more fun in sports. And I think that's going to be a lot of our free time, which is going to be a lot of fun just to see him getting out there. And then really to your point, Jeff, is next year I really plan to try to live in seasons, more intentional in life in seasons, breaking the year down into seasons. I think it's just a great way to really keep balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
I like Drew. I like Drew because I know Drew is as a Canadian, and he likes the mini
awesome.
car. I'd love to do that with him because
that is awesome.
I know. I don't know if he knows this, but my my distant cousin is Jacques Villeneuve, F1 Indy racer who won both Formula One and the Indy race out of the Derby line in Quebec.
Really?
I know Drew knows him. If he's into Indy and all that kind of stuff, he
Yeah.
knows him. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd love
cool.
to go. I'd love to go and do that because, man, that is kick ass stuff. I love going fast, man. I'm a car guy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you're definitely a car guy,
Very
100%. I like, just as both you guys said, I love the whole like season thing. Like you basically have something that you're really really cool with, and I think for me, being able to like go and try different things, even in the city. Like, when was the last time you were a tourist in your own city? You know, we take these things for granted. Like, I'm in Toronto. We've got like the CN Tower. I've never been onto the CN Tower in my life. You know, I want to be just go to be a tourist in my and kind of go from there. So a lot of reading, a lot of kind of growing, a
I
lot
like
less
that.
social media, you know, and just kind of
Yes.
figure out my
Good
own
luck.
things that are kind of going there. But I like that for sharing, and I love everybody that's sharing that as well. And let's move to the next question, guys. Let's
Yes. Oh, yeah.
let's do it. So next question for you guys. What's
Shit,
one
it's
way
40.
that you could have more fun in your life?
Well, I think we just went over a few of that, but I mean, I don't know, like fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
You
think
know,
I have a lot of fun.
I mean, I don't know. You know, it's like people look at different things when it comes to like fun. It's either you can go for a hike, doesn't cost any money, or you can spend money to have fun, you know, like maybe get back to my hobby because I love building cars and building hot rods and doing all that kind of stuff. But that takes money to do that. But that's fun to me. I mean, I really enjoy doing that stuff. I don't know. It's just, you know, I guess how do you define fun? I mean, because fun is many different things, right? I mean, that's a difficult question.
that is a difficult question. I agree.
That is a difficult question.
For me, more fun next year would be more golf with Maggie. Well, that would be more fun. But yeah,
that's
we'll
fun.
see. That is very fun. But
And fun stuff.
Yeah,
What you
we got to
define.
go golf one of these days.
Yeah, all
yes.
of us get there as well. Like, let's do a flare. So, as for me, it's like the
that'd be
simple things,
awesome.
right? Yeah, it'll be amazing to actually have everybody here. But you know, we'll switch it up to another one. You know, I think this one's actually really important, and this can be either something physical or it can be something non-physical. What gift would you like to give yourself this year? It doesn't have to be physical. I can give and make sure I'm maximizing it, either it's personal or business. That's for me.
I got an answer. It's really quick. Time.
Yes.
Seriously, because it's like, I think that's one of the biggest gifts that anybody can give themselves is time, you know, and that comes down to life balance on that, you know, how much time you spend in business, how much time you spend on your personal side, and then the time that you need for your inner self separated from everything else, you know, what we call me time, you know, which is more important, you know, it's to like detox yourself, you know, from everything that's around you that you've absorbed over the year, you know, and going into a new year. I think that's a really good thing. Something that everybody should do is like detox yourself from everything else and think more about yourself. It's not being selfish, but I think you really need to just re-engage yourself, your soul, your feelings, everything like that, in order to be a better person. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I love it. I agree. Time is I mean, time's our most valuable asset we have. But to that, I would say the gift for me would be I mean, time is a great one, but inner peace. This year, 2022, I was able to with meditation, with a lot of different things, I talked a lot about it on the show, that Tasmanian devil I had inside. He's still there. He'll always be there. But I was able to find a lot of ways to handle that. Yeah, just more of the self-awareness was really the key for me.
Yeah.
So more just focus and honing on that. That's what I would give myself.
I love that,
Yeah.
guys. That is one of the probably some of the best answers I've heard. And it's
How
I
about
take
you? How about you? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. It's your turn now, Ryan.
yeah,
Let's go.
of course. No, it's hard to the self time. The gift I would want to give myself is being able to, let's see. I guess like when we're talking about that empathy piece that Jeff was talking about a couple days ago, just being a little bit more empathetic towards people. And I'll give you guys a good example. Yesterday I went to overturn something, and I was literally in line for an hour, and I was pissed the fuck off, and just to be there. But then it was like, it's I need to learn that empathy that there's just one person, and he wasn't just standing around doing nothing; he was working, right? But it was just my
Yeah.
unfortunate timing, right? So it was just that for me.
I'm glad you brought that up too, Ryan. I think everybody pay attention to that a little bit more. I mean, these people are trying to do everything they can. They might be new to it and nobody's helping them. I mean, like, listen, understand that every level of employee is getting thrown to the fire right now, I think. And so, like, yeah, give them some peace.
You know what I do in those situations, and you should try it because it's amazing. And just watch body language and watch how their facial changes when you're in a line like that, and you know that the person in front of you is like getting totally pissed off, like no other. Say, hey man, how you doing? Just whatever, and then just start agreeing with them. Yeah, but look at everybody else in here. They're in the same position. Sometimes it's not worth like getting upset because it's not going to change the situation. And when you say that shit, I'm telling you, all of a sudden you're like, the whole feeling, their whole, the persona, everything just absolutely changes
body language
because
change.
it's like, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I'm not alone. You got, I'm telling you, just try that one. Everybody
Well,
out
it's
there,
not often. It's not often that I'm like that. Like I buy everything from like Amazon. So this was the one time I bought from like a computer store and things like that, right? So
it could be a food
it's so
line,
right.
it could be anything. It could be anything. You're waiting for a show or something, people are getting agitated or whatever. Change it, man. Change the whole feeling. Everything, what's going on. And it is amazing. The whole room changes. It really does. It's funny.
So I went to the next one
I
because I know both of you guys are great community leaders. Jeff, with your Luminaries team that you have, and I know you do a lot of stuff as well in Ohio as well. So next question here: community to be for 2023.
Well, yeah, I got a few. First, I'm still going to support and fund Mission 22. I talked about that, well, it's a little less than what it was, but basically it's about veterans who commit suicide 22 times a day. I know that's a huge number, right, when you really think about it, but it's down to like, I think 17 or 18 now. So I support golf outings, I give money, and I do all that kind of stuff because we wouldn't have the freedoms that we have today without these women and men who are on the front lines that give it all. And sometimes they don't come back, or they come back impaired, and all this other kind of stuff. And then the Wounded Warrior Project, I also do that. And then I'm going to start supporting actually this year I'm going to do a fundraiser around October. It's not going to be like Toys for Tots. It'll be something else. There's a lot of single women, single mothers out there. I'm going to do a fundraiser for them, try to help them out. I have a friend that owns a Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm going to put a sign up there, a tent and stuff like that, and see what I can do to help get food, clothing, all that kind of stuff for them as well. I've got a lot of other different things that I want to do too. So yeah, I'm still going to do that for sure. How about you guys? What are you guys going to do?
Nice. Ryan, you want to take it? You want me to?
Yeah, I'll go there. Yeah, so for me, as you guys always know, and if people who don't are watching for the first time, I'm a dog guy, so I'm gonna be spending a lot of time
Yep.
in dog rescue and doing a lot of things. One of the big thing for me for my community is going to be able to, you know, we have like a lot of homelessness that's really happened here in our area, which is really unfortunate. So I
Mm,
think like donating a lot to like food banks. I like to kind of
Nice.
do the things where like I like to kind of be that person who just kind of donates anonymously, because I feel like you don't need like praise and things like that. So I think I just want to be able to
Right.
go help people, and just be a better human being, because I feel like everyone kind of says, "Hey, fill your bucket first, or fill your cup first." But if I can fill others first, my cup will get filled eventually, right? So, it's for
that's
me, it's
right.
it's really with dog awareness and just helping people out.
That is awesome, because it's like give with no expectation to receive, right? I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah,
that's the
it's the only way
whole
to give.
point.
It's the only way
That's
to
it.
give.
That's it. Absolutely, man. Good for you, man. That's awesome, Ryan.
I love it. I love it.
What about you,
Actually,
DJ?
same here. Same here, Ryan. It's going to be very similar to we. It's rough for everybody. It's rough here. So yeah, helping with food banks, a lot of homeless,
Yeah,
giving
Cleveland's
out more,
tough though, right? Cleveland
giving,
is really tough.
give. Oh yeah, giving out more stuff, like from the liquidation, things like that. And then with the animals, we're getting
Yeah,
involved actually.
that's awesome, man. That's great. That's awesome. Good. Well, we're all on the same page that giving is more than receiving for sure, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
that's number one. I think as we're kind of having some fun here with this as well. Let's go to the next question. What musical
Uh-oh.
artists would you guys like to see in concert next year?
Ooh,
Oh,
man, the list is
oh.
how the hell do you
All right, top three, top three,
narrow that down? I
top
mean,
three
it's
each.
like, oh, oh, wow.
Oh,
I know Steely Dan is going to be one. I'd love to catch the Doobie Brothers. Would be a second one. Wow. Maybe Earth, Wind, and Fire too.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
that one came out of nowhere. That's a really good one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yep. I mean, I have a plethora of them. I mean, seriously, my wife and I were talking about what are we going to do next year and stuff like that. You know, I want to go see that. I want to go see this, and it's just like, here we go. Let's create that hat and write down our little things and see who's going to win. No, I don't want to see Shania Twain. No.
How should I play the Canadian? You got to rep the Canadian. That's awesome there. Um, That's awesome. I think for me, one of my favorite concert experiences was seeing Coldplay in Toronto a couple of years ago, and
Oh,
I've
that's a
never
good
been
one.
a Coldplay. I didn't even know anything about
That's
Coldplay, and
good.
I went in blind, and
That's
it
another
was one
good one.
of the best
Really?
experiences ever. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
good,
because
man.
they
They're
give you
good.
like watches that lit up points in the thing, and what I enjoyed about that concert was that they didn't just stay on the stage and perform for like the 2-3 hours. They went through the whole stadium. Like they had setups. They had 4 or 5 different setups within Toronto, the Sky Dome, and so they would be number one for me. I'm a big fan of Bruno Mars. I love all of his music, so I hope Bruno Mars is able to come back
Okay.
On
and do
my
concerts too.
playlist for sure.
Yeah, yeah, he's awesome. Bruno Mars is awesome. He's an amazing musician. And third, I don't really know who the third. I think I would like to go on like Live Nation. I don't know if you guys have Live Nation in the States, but it's where you get all your concert tickets and just pick a random
Yeah,
concert
yes.
and just go to it and just go into it like randomly. Like I love all type of music. Like I got guitars, I got like Indian drums over there. I'd love to do something completely random, like maybe it's like polka or like disco or something like that. Just go and jam the hell out with everybody. What about you, DJ?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
I love to see
So
Motley Crue. I'd love to see Motley Crue and Def Leppard, man. I mean, I really would love
oh.
to go and do that. I mean, there's so many. I'm gonna see like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 bands this year. Next year, I should say, right? We're not there yet.
Yeah.
But
We're
it's
almost
just
there.
like narrowing that down. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, it's tough. That's a great question, man. I can't wait to hear DJs. Go ahead, DJ.
That is a good.
Yeah,
I got a random mix, but really, so Andy Grammer, I'd love to see him again with me and Maggie. Seen him at the House of Blues. It was amazing.
I love blues.
I'd love to have that opportunity again. And then me and Maggie, every year for a while, we went to Dave Matthews Band. I'd love to be able to do that again.
But what is it? Say it again.
Dave Matthews Band.
Oh,
D&D.
Dave Matthews. Yeah, cool.
So
That's another good one.
like for us to be able to do that again. So.
It's pretty awesome, and I think we're all go-getters here, and I think I'll leave this final question before we get into, hey, what are you guys doing for New Year's? But we've all kind of done our projections and all that stuff. I know, Jeff, you're doing your projections during the week and things like that, but how would you guys each like to celebrate once you guys have hit your goals for next year, for 2023?
Oh boy.
I'd like to
about this.
If we hit the goals we got for next year, I'd like to take me and Maggie have never been on a cruise. Wanted to go on a cruise forever, so that probably is what we would do. And then
what cruise? Because like my wife is big. Well, we've never been on a cruise either, but she always.
I have no idea.
Arctic.
I've never
the
been
Alaska ones. She wants to do the Alaska ones, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe we'll. I think that would be the same thing too. I think if I hit all my goals, when I hit all my.
When I like how you changed it.
Yeah.
What about you? If I went on a cruise, man, I'd have to go like down the Caribbean or something like that. I'd have to go south, man. There's no way I would go to Alaska. No way. No, I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's fantastic. I mean, fishing is outrageous if you're a fisherman and stuff like that. But oh no, man, I'm going to the warm weather, getting my ass on a catamaran, and then going sailing.
I love how these are all like vacation based, right? Vacation based. Like for me, I'd love to like throw like a big party as well. In Toronto, invite everybody, do a big donation, all that stuff. But just like on because
Iron Maiden, yes, awesome.
It's truly theater, and that
Steve actually,
I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to kind of see here. So, gents, what do you got planned for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? What do you guys got going on?
All right, I'll go. Lobster, Alaskan king crab legs, a nice bottle of wine. Sit back, relax, watch the ball go down, and hopefully wake up on day one.
Well, prior to Jeff's answer, I was probably going with my parents' house, but I think I'm going to Jeff's house now. No.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I need that address. Yeah,
I'll DM you.
Yeah, I know. For me, I got a tradition. I was kind of like spend like New Year's Eve. I spend it at the temple, like our church. So we'll always ring in the year every single year with God. So that's big for me. And then Monday, the New Year's Day, we got family coming over, and I think we're going over to my in-laws as well. So I know it's just a regular day, but you gotta enjoy it. We're here for another year in this calendar, and you gotta celebrate. What about you, DJ?
Yes, yeah. So we usually just go to my parents. My mom has a big family, friends, everybody. That's usually the deal. So that's probably what we got going on. Yeah,
that's good, man. Enjoy them while they're here. It's sad when they depart, man. Let me tell you, when both parents go, man, don't take things for granted. It's one and done, man. They're not coming back. It's those are the times that really need to be not taken lightly.
Yeah, that's so funny that Maggie kind of says that he'll eat the Alaskan crab as far away from Alaska as possible. Jeff, we'll make sure to bring you a case from like Springs or whatever.
I'll take. Oh, that's right. I got to get some propane. Thank God I remember that, man. That would have sucked.
Yeah, some cold lobster.
That's not bad. That's not bad. And salad, that's not bad, man.
It's actually not bad. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Do you have any other further questions? Come on, man. You got to have like one ending question.
All right, let's say that. Okay, so
a killer one.
A killer one. Okay, let's get a banger one for.
Yeah, a real killer one.
Okay, you know what? Here's what. This one's gonna be relevant to what we do here. Um,
All right.
for next year, guys, what is something you want to learn more of?
Ooh.
See, I put that on.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I think I got the answer. For me, it would be to learn more about doing a personal intro video or something like that, and also learning more about the podcast industry, even though I'm on here and everything, but I want to learn a little bit more. I want, like, even with my association that I started, to give people more knowledge, to learn to give, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Those are like, because I mean, this past year, I wasn't a podcaster. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. I was a guest. I was, you DJ, we got to talk after this. Just kidding. Yeah, and things just it just started exploding, and I really like what I do here, and I love giving back. But I want to learn a little bit more about the industry on the podcast side, for myself, and engage more. If that makes any sense.
Yep.
Oh,
No, that makes 100%.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like
I
for
love
me,
it.
it's actually that's part of it too. Like I want to the podcast, but more so the video editing. I want to become a video
Yeah.
editing expert. Like I said, I got
Yep.
my first gig in like 2 weeks.
That's
So
all part
that's
of it.
yeah. So that's I want to be a videographer. It's so fun to me. It's fun, but really expensive. So I'm not looking forward to shelling out 3, 4, 5 grand for cameras and like lenses and all that fun stuff. But I've always been somebody who's loved videography as opposed to photography. I'm just not the type of person to just sit there and like edit photos, but videography is the best thing. And as you kind of said, Jeff, with like your intro videos and things like that, we had India Brown, who's
Yes.
amazing. So I'll definitely be hitting her up. So for me, I want to learn more about videography, about spiritual stuff. I want to continue my religious path and just having fun about the logistics. I want to continue to always be an ongoing student when it comes to logistics. But DJ, what do you got for us, buddy?
I love it. So honestly, just been a big follower of Gary Vee recently. He's big on marketing and so just really marketing, honing skills and learning more when it comes to in relation to marketing. I'd definitely like to get better with that.
Yeah.
All right, DJ. Well, that's about it.
Yeah.
Here.
Speaking
Yeah.
and cooking.
I like what Lisa
Take
said.
us out.
Nutrition. That's a good one.
Nutrition is a good one. I've seen that too. That is
Yep.
very good.
Yep.
That's always a work
That's
in
a definitely a big
progress.
Exactly.
Well, listen,
You know,
folks.
it's all
We are at the end of our show for today, the last show of the year. It's come to an end, and I
This is
think we've done a fantastic job over the last several months, in bringing some knowledge, some good guests. We're going to explode this even more next year. We're all working on different things, a whole different platform, I should say, and it's going to be amazing. So please continue to follow us. You don't want to miss what we're doing next year. And with that said, I hope everybody has a great, happy New Year's. Be safe out there. And DJ, pull us out of this year with one of the best quotes to end the year on. Do it.
All right. So this one, hopefully you guys I think I picked a good one. And this is crazy because it all started this way. And I think this quote ends the same way. But before that, Steve, thank you for the info there. I will definitely check that out. So thank you so much. And thank you guys for having me on. Thank you, obviously, to Dan for bringing this all and starting this all in the beginning of the year. I had no clue that how life would change just getting on here and doing this with you guys. So it's been absolutely amazing. Jeff, I'll say it till the end. You've been the glue, man. So thank you. Ryan, you are the perfect co-host for this. So you guys are killing it. Just keep doing what you guys are doing. Love the show. Love what you guys are doing. quote to take us out. There is nobody it's from, so I get to own it. But quote to take us out, guys. Life gets better when you decide you can reinvent yourself as often as you need. Just
Like it.
reinvent. It's
Nice.
okay.
Have a great weekend, peeps. See you
Happy
next
New
week.
Year, everybody.